Good evening, everybody, and be seated. You're very welcome. Welcome to the annual 2018 RCSI Consilio Manuque Student Awards ceremony. We extend a particularly warm welcome to all of you, our prize winners, and your families here this evening, and to those friends and family members who may be watching through live streaming on the RCSI website. We welcome this evening Professor Moira O'Brien, distinguished alumnus, on the occasion of the inaugural Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarships Award. And we welcome Mr. and Mrs. John and Anne Murphy, sponsors of the Consilio Manuque Medicine Scholarship Award. We would also like to welcome representatives from the embassies of Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman and Iraq, attending to congratulate and share with their sponsored students in their success. We also welcome the School of Pharmacy Award sponsors, Servier, Dr. Aoife McAuliffe, the JPA Brenson Lawler Award from Mr. Jason Bradshaw. And I'm going to now introduce you to the platform party. President RCSI, heads of schools, and all of the platform party, prize-winning students, your families and friends, you're most welcome here to RCSI. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the platform party. In the centre is our president, Mr. Kenneth Mealy, President RCSI. On your right, and in seating order, Professor Arnie Hill, Head of the School of Medicine, Professor Francis Horgan, Acting Head of the School of Physiotherapy, Mr. Matthew Lynch, Educational Lead, School of Pharmacy, Ms. Anya Gibbons, Director of Development and Alumni Relations, Dr. Owen O'Neill, Deputy Director of the Graduate Entry Medicine Programme, Professor Alice Stanton, Director of the Intermediate Cycle Programme, Professor Aidan Bradford, Director of Junior Cycle Medicine, Dr. Fidelma Fitzpatrick, School of Medicine Year 3 Lead, Professor John McDermott, Consultant Endocrinologist, Connolly Hospital, Ms. Judith Gilroy, Associate Director for Academic Affairs, Mr. Frank Dunnigan, our mace bearer, and I am Professor Hannah McGee, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. This evening, we are celebrating excellence at RCSI. We recognise the exemplary academic achievements of our students as they progress through the undergraduate years in the schools of medicine, physiotherapy and pharmacy. We are also celebrating the exceptional sporting achievements of our students who will be presented with RCSI Sports Awards and those who have been awarded RCSI Alumni Scholarships. The RCSI Latin motto, Consilio Manuque, meaning by scholarship and dexterity, so with the head and with the hands, signals what's central to our mission here at RCSI: first-class academic educational approaches and achievement, in tandem with excellence in the technical and clinical skills needed across the healthcare and health sciences disciplines. This motto is particularly relevant in this award ceremony as we celebrate the pride and value we have in our approach to the education of tomorrow's healthcare workforce. We recognise the academic achievements of our students who have particularly excelled as they, or as you, move through your undergraduate years in highly sought-after university programmes, as all of you are undertaking. Everybody on each course is by definition a high achiever. So getting into these programmes is in itself a success. But as in every walk of life, there are stars. And we want to credit you, our star students who truly excel in your studies here today. Thus, today's prizes will be presented to you, our students in RCSI who have achieved superior academic standards in specific years in your programmes of study. We also have a number of scholarship students who had won entrance scholarships to here starting in 2018. And we welcome you as winners into RCSI for your very first semester and award event. Prizes will also be presented this evening to those achieving excellence in their sporting activities to emphasise and to champion the importance of a balance in college life, one that contributes to the overall personal and professional development of students and to your resilience in challenging courses of study and careers ahead. Indeed, these sports prizes signal what is true for all the prize winners here this evening. We don't celebrate some genius or some innate general activities that you have or qualities you have. We celebrate your hard work, your tenacity, you continuing on even when you fail or you don't achieve as well as you might like in your studies. As important as your stories of success are today, equally your stories of struggle to get here, your stories of maybe failing sometimes and trying again and keeping going. This is what will really inspire you in the future and what will stand to you and what will inspire your friends and classmates also, your tenacity and your ability to keep going when times are tough. For you, our family members here this evening, we share with you the pride in your children, siblings, grandchildren, whatever your relationship. It's often hard to have a sense of how your family member is doing in college, and we want to signal to you how proud we are of these remarkable achievements, really the best of the best here this evening. Our aim is to develop healthcare leaders who will make a difference worldwide. And so we celebrate these early healthcare leaders and these points of excellence along their way. And we hope to encourage our students to continue to excel in a rounded way, looking after their work and their work-life balance throughout their studies. So to have a sense of life as a student, we have invited 2 students representing academic excellence and sporting excellence to deliver short presentations to you, describing their experiences here at RCSI, including their extracurricular activities, or at least maybe some of their extracurricular activities. We hope these presentations will stimulate you to think how you may best continue to progress your personal as well as professional development as our student prize winners. Each head of school will announce their prize winners who will be given their awards then by our president, Mr. Kenneth Mealy. We're really proud of our prize winning students who will be given their awards this evening. And I'm now going to introduce you to our 2 student speakers. Firstly, we'll have Darragh, who's going to speak from the Graduate Entry Medicine programme. And secondly, we'll have James Mackesy, who's going to speak from the School of Physiotherapy. So over to you, Darragh.
Good evening, President of the Royal College of Surgeons, distinguished guests, fellow students, families and friends. Firstly, I'd like to thank Dr. Tighe for the opportunity to speak tonight. I was shocked, delighted and anxious in equal measures when I first got the email. I certainly didn't expect to be standing here back in 2016 when I first joined the RCSI community. I came to RCSI to study medicine because there was nothing else I could imagine myself doing in life. When I started primary school, all my friends were determined to be the next Roy Keane or David Beckham, but I wanted to be a doctor. Although there's been many bumps and hurdles along the road, 20 years later, my dream remains the same. On my first day in RCSI, I remember looking around and feeling quite inadequate. I entered graduate entry medicine after completing an undergraduate degree in human health and disease from Trinity College. On our first day, we spent time introducing ourselves and describing our past experiences. I remember sitting and listening to people describing their PhD and master's degrees, their experiences representing their countries in sport, and numerous other amazing achievements. I wondered if I belonged, or if I was really meant to be here. A similar feeling actually came over me tonight as I stand up to speak to everyone in this room. A room full of people that have excelled in their chosen fields of medicine, pharmacy and physiotherapy. But standing here also fills me with pride and hope for the future. With the talent in this room, the future leaders of healthcare in Ireland and beyond is very bright. Many of us in medical school prioritise academic achievements above all else, but the importance of their work-life balance is fundamental to success within RCSI and also in our future careers. Last year, I was highly involved in the student-led tutorials initiative within RCSI, acting as one of the GEM coordinators as well as a tutor in clinical skills and endocrinology. PLT is one of many resources within RCSI which enhance and enrich our learning environment. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the programme, it's a peer tutoring service in which senior students deliver lectures and casual tutorials to more junior students. The PLT programme allows older year students to pass some of the knowledge that they've gained down to the younger students. It gives the younger students the opportunity to practice their clinical skills, but it also gives the tutors teaching experience, which is a fundamental skill for junior doctors of the future. Honestly, I believe that I gained more from the programme last year than anyone that attended the tutorials. It teaches time management, teaching skills, but above all else, it makes the tutor study the content. After all, you can't teach a topic you don't understand yourself. PLT is just one of many diverse clubs and societies at RCSI. The choice of extracurricular activities is almost endless, and this is one of the ways in which RCSI helps to promote our work-life balance. Overall, I've loved my time in RCSI so far, and I've no doubt that the best is yet to come. I've just started the senior cycle of the programme, which brings new and unique challenges, but the clinical exposure to real patients makes all the hard work worthwhile. The thing we can't lose sight of is that RCSI gives us every opportunity available to enhance our learning and achieve excellence, with state-of-the-art buildings, sim labs, and lectures by experts in the field. But without the generosity of the patients on the wards and in the clinics, we wouldn't be able to learn our trade. I have another 2 years left in my journey at RCSI, and after that point, the adventure continues as an alumni. We truly are members of the wider RCSI community, one in which people are more than willing to help each other out, from helping to arrange elective experiences to providing career advice. I look forward to attending our reunions in the future to see what wonderful thing people in this room have achieved. Could we have a Nobel laureate amongst us? Quite possibly. Department heads and leading experts in their respective fields? Certainly. Another thing that I know for sure is that the people in this college and in this room will have a profound impact on the future of healthcare globally. I'd like to leave you with a quotation from Barack Obama. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much, Darragh. And apart from the peer tutoring experience you got last year, you've had some experience with speeches now, whether it will be lecturing or political speeches in the future. You had a very good start. So now I'm delighted to call James Mackesy to come to the stage.
Members of the platform, faculty, esteemed guests and future colleagues, I'm honoured to be standing in front of you today to share some of my experiences of my time in RCSI. Taking the decision to return to college and pursuing my dream of becoming a physiotherapist meant changing my daily routines, leaving my job and distancing myself from close friends back home, a decision I did not take too lightly. Being a secondary school teacher, I was told by my colleagues that I was mad for leaving a permanent job with a regular income and, of course, the infamous summer holidays. And to be honest, my decision to return to full-time education was difficult. However, a much easier decision was choosing the Royal College of Surgeons. Its history, diverse culture, world-renowned educators, and amazing facilities were reason enough to choose this college. And little did I know last September, it would also be here that I'd meet some of my closest friends in my life right now. When I was invited to talk about my experiences in RCSI, I began to think back about my first year in college and the wonderful memories that I've lived so far. Well, you probably think that I instantly thought back upon my first time stepping foot in the anatomy lab and being greeted with the pungent smell of formaldehyde, or that first physiology lecture where, I'm not joking, I honestly thought I'd stepped foot in the wrong lecture theatre. But no, what I do remember is the morning coffee chats with fellow classmates before 8 a.m. lectures. I remember the panic in the physiotherapy practical rooms during study week when we as students suddenly had to become teachers to one another. I remember the spontaneous nights out after stressful card signing exams. And above all, I remember my first physiotherapy placement down in Waterford with 5 close friends. While I can still remember the nervous feeling the first time I introduced myself to an actual real patient, which I cringe looking back on now. Above all, from that placement, I remember our inside jokes, our ridiculous quotes, our movie nights with all of us crammed into one hotel room, and even the occasional morning singing from one classmate, which we had as a group of friends sharing the experience together. Those are the memories I cherish and look back on with an instant smile every time. While my desires and dream is to become a physiotherapist, my other passion lies with running. Balancing my studies with my athletics has been a difficult task so far that I've had to adjust to. 6 a.m. training sessions followed by 10 p.m. dinners, body aches from track workouts and headaches from library cramming sessions at times made me question, is all of this worth it? I began to ask myself, how can a person keep everything going? Surely something would have to give, whether it be my grades, my running, or even my health. But while I had to remain motivated, driven and disciplined, not hit that snooze button on those cold winter mornings, the true secret to keeping going was my support network here in RCSI. My family, friends and lecturers were pillars to my success so far, as they each showed a genuine interest in how training was going and were also there if I needed any help in my studies. RCSI is an amazing community to be part of, where every single person really wants to see you succeed. While we are all competitive in nature, otherwise we wouldn't be studying to be doctors, physiotherapists or pharmacists, we are also compassionate and caring too, and many times place the needs of others before our own. I'll be forever grateful to those classmates and friends who sacrificed their evenings and nights to ensure that I understood particular topics, or for that last-minute exam pep talk from some of the more relaxed of classmates. That selflessness and generosity will never be forgotten, and without that support, I wouldn't be standing before you in the position I'm in now. And you're probably asking, is all of it worth it? Absolutely. I'll never forget that feeling of pride when I put on the red RCSI running singlet for the first time this year at the Irish Athletics University Championships, and that day ended up breaking the college 3,000 metre record. However, the standout moment that day was not only seeing 8 minutes and 35 seconds flash up on the clock, but it was the numerous messages, texts and even tweets that I received from a classmate wondering how the race went. That camaraderie, that friendship, that genuine interest is what makes this such a wonderful college to be part of. So I suppose if I was to offer advice as to how to achieve your goals and potentials, it would be to surround yourself with family and friends, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Work hard, plan methodically and dream big. Ask for help when you need it, but more importantly, give help when it's needed. To finish, I'm reminded of a quote from Sir Roger Bannister, the first person who ever ran a mile in under 4 minutes, who said, just because they say it's impossible doesn't mean you can't do it. If you have the right attitude, desire and determination, and surround yourself with the right friends, colleagues and community, you can succeed, you can achieve your goals, and you can live up to your full potential. And what better place to foster this growth, compassion and strength is here in the Royal College of Surgeons. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James, for the embodiment of that message about having a passion outside of your studies that keeps you going and inspires your studies as well. So now I'm delighted to call on Professor Arnie Hill, who's the head of the School of Medicine and who's going to announce the prize winners from the School of Medicine.
Good evening. We're going to start with foundation year, and the first award is the Etna Gaffney Gold Medal and First Place Award. This is awarded to a student who achieved overall first place based on aggregate marks across all modules in foundation year, where chemistry and physics are a core part of the curriculum. And the award goes to Michael Noonan. The silver medal and second place is awarded to a student who achieved overall second place based on the aggregate marks across all modules in foundation year. And the award goes to Sood Al-Saif Refi. So the bronze medal and third place goes to the student or students who achieved overall third place based on the aggregate marks across all modules in foundation year. And this time we have an ex-ACRO award, and it goes to two students, Christopher Coppin and Angela Mazukin. And now we move on to junior cycle. The gold medal and first place is awarded to a student who achieved overall first place based on the aggregate marks across all modules in junior cycle 1, 2 and 3. And the award goes to Basil Bam Makalif. The silver medal and second place goes to Joshua Ramjohn. The bronze medal and third place goes to Traveen Singh. The bronze medal and 4th place goes to Aoife Riley. The bronze medal and 5th place goes to Aliyah Muhammad. Now, the Evatt Memorial Medal is awarded to the student who achieved first place in a viva voce exam on CVR content of cardiovascular and entered by invitation. And the first place for the Evatt Memorial Medal goes to Lamis Al-Shaki. Now, second place for the Evatt Memorial Medal goes to Ryan Ann. Now, the Barker Dissection Prize is awarded to the student who achieved the highest grade in a dissection and report on a region of clinical importance in anatomy. And this year, there are 2 awards ex aequo going to Justine Itoralba and Alexandra Bonte. Now, staying with anatomy, the Stoney Memorial Medal is awarded to a student who achieved first place in an oral examination based on head and neck and neuroanatomy, and the award goes to Rashid Al-Midan. The second place for the Stoney Memorial Medal goes to Traveen Singh. The Kane Medal in Neurobiology is awarded to the student who achieved first place in a dissertation competition in a specific area of neurobiology, and the award goes to Hazel O'Shea. The next award is the Norman Ray Medal in Health, Behaviour and Society, and this is awarded this year to Matthew Patel. The Upjohn Medal in Molecular Medicine is awarded to Ishtar Redman. Now we move on to the intermediate cycle in the School of Medicine, and the gold medal and first place is awarded to a student with the highest marks in medicine and surgery in the intermediate cycle, and it is awarded to Arish Khan. Silver medal and second place is awarded to a student who gets the second highest marks in medicine and surgery in the intermediate cycle, and the award goes to Andrew Woodsmith. Now, the pathology medal, the first place, is awarded to a student who achieved first place based on the combined pathology results across the modular examinations in intermediate cycle 1 and 2. And the award goes to Ahmed Al-Abdul Karim. The second place in the pathology medal is awarded to Simran Ganeriwal. In tropical medicine, the silver medal and first place is awarded to a student with the highest score based on academic merit in tropical medicine, and the award goes to Adam Kelly. The Abraham Collis Gold Medal in Orthopedics is awarded to the student to achieve first place in a clinical exam, which is open to the top 3 students in the intermediate cycle. And the award goes to Aya Al-Hassani. Moving back to tropical medicine, the bronze medal and second place is awarded to a student with the second highest score based on academic merit in tropical medicine, and it goes to Simran Ganeriwal. Now we're moving on to the graduate entry program. In graduate entry medicine, the gold medal and first place for the graduate entry year 1 is awarded to a student who achieved overall first place based on aggregate marks across all modules in year 1. And the award is given to Sarah Maklasak. The silver medal and second place for GEM Year 1 is awarded to Nikki Cliff. The bronze medal and third place for graduate entry year 1 is awarded to Hannah Suchi. Now, moving on to graduate entry year 2, the gold medal in first place is awarded to Darren Rattigan. Thank you. Graduate entry year 2, the silver medal in second place goes to Taylor Cunningham. Sticking with graduate entry year 2, the bronze medal and third place goes to Rachel Adilman. The Syed Hansen Memorial Medal is awarded to the graduate entry student who achieves first place in an oral exam based on head and neck and neuroanatomy, and that's awarded to Maria Colusi. Now I'm going to give our president a brief break where he can sit down for just a moment, and I'll call to the podium Professor John McDermott, who will be awarding the James Connolly Endocrine Medal. This is awarded to the graduate entry student who achieved one of the top 3 highest scores in the endocrine component of the RegUp module in graduate entry medicine in the intermediate cycle program, and the award goes to Abdul Rahman Chowdhury. Thank you, Professor McDermott. And if I can call our President back for more work. Senior Cycle 1, School of Medicine. We're going to move on to, in Senior Cycle 1, School of Medicine, in Obstetrics and Gynecology, the McNaughton-Jones Gold Medal in Obstetrics is awarded to the student to achieve first place in the final professional Obstetrics and Gynecology examination, and the award goes to Grace Madigan. The Captain Harry Godfrey Massey Miles donation for obstetrics is awarded to the student who achieved second place in the final professional obstetrics and gynecology examination, and the award goes to Aya Al-Hassani. Moving on to the subject of neonates, the McClancy Medal in Neonatal Medicine is awarded to a student who achieved first place in the neonatal medicine examination, and the award goes to Emer Linehan. In psychiatry, the Dr. Tom Lynch Prize is awarded to a student who achieves first place in the clinical component of the final professional psychiatry examination, and the award is given in absentia to Lauren Berry. We can congratulate Lauren. The Psychiatry Essay Prize is awarded to a student who achieves the highest marks in the psychiatry essay, and the award goes to Aisling Riley. The Hilary Standish Barry Prize in Psychiatry is awarded to a student to achieve first place in the final professional psychiatry examination, subject to recommendation by the examiners, and the award goes to Lauren Madden Doyle. In pediatrics, the gold medal and first place in pediatrics is awarded to a student placed first following a competitive oral examination, and the award goes to Aya Al-Hassani. Silver medal and second place, some familiar names here, goes to Lauren Madden Doyle. And the final award from the School of Medicine is in general practice. The John O'Leary Gold Medal in general practice is awarded to a student to achieve the highest overall grade for their submitted project, and the award goes to Dermot Wiles. That completes the School of Medicine. I'm going to hand over to my colleague, Professor Francis Horgan, who has the awards from the School of Physiotherapy. Francis.
Good evening, everyone. I would now like to call on the prize winners from the School of Physiotherapy. Gold medal and first place in Physiotherapy Foundation year. This is awarded to the student who achieves overall first place based on aggregate marks across all modules in Foundation year. And the award goes to Roisin O'Neill. The gold medal and first place. This is awarded to a student in Physiotherapy Year 1 who achieves overall first place based on aggregate marks across all modules. and the award goes to James McCassie. The gold medal and first place for the second year of the physiotherapy programme, based on first place on aggregate marks across all modules, is awarded to Rebecca Gallagher. I'd now like to hand you over to my colleague, Mr. Matthew Lynch from the School of Pharmacy, who will announce the prize winners.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to be in a position here to announce the winners from the School of Pharmacy. The first award is the gold medal and first place for Year 1 of the pharmacy programme, and it's awarded to the student who achieved overall first place based on aggregate marks across all modules in Year 1. And the award goes to Ciara Walsh. The gold medal and first place for Year 2 of the programme, this is awarded to the student who achieved overall first place based on aggregate marks across all of the modules in Year 2 and is awarded to Miriam Boland. The gold medal and first place for Pharmacy Year 3, this award is to the student who achieved the overall first place based on aggregate marks across all of the modules in Year 3 and is awarded to Melissa Duggan. Moving now to the awards for Senior Cycle or Year 4 of the programme. The first award is the Boots Medal for Excellence in Pharmacy Practice, and it's awarded to the student who achieved the highest marks in practice of pharmacy in the final year of the programme, and the award goes to Nicola Hart. The Leo Medal for Excellence in Pharmaceutics is awarded to the best overall student in pharmaceutics based on the highest average score of all the pharmaceutics module studies over the 4 years of the programme, and the award goes to Nicola Gray. The medal for the best overall performance in pharmaceutical chemistry this year is being awarded ex aequo, which means that it's awarded jointly to the two students who achieved the highest overall aggregate mark in chemistry modules over the 4 years of the BSc Pharmacy programme, and it's awarded to Nicola Hart and Nicola Gray. The AstraZeneca Medal for Best Overall Performance in Final Pharmacy is awarded to the student who achieved the highest overall marks in the final pharmacy examinations, excluding the final year research project, and the award goes to Nicola Hart. The next medal is the JPA Brenson Lawler Medal, and it's presented by Mr. Jason Bradshaw from JPA Brenson Lawler. And this medal is awarded to the final year student with the best overall performance in the senior recital module Pharmacy Management, and the recipient is Eamon Monaghan. The Servier Medal for Research Novice Researcher is awarded ex aequo, and I invite Dr. Aoife McAuliffe to come forward to present the medal. And it's been awarded jointly to the students with no previous research experience who achieved the highest marks in the final year research project, Stephanie Leahy and Emma Casey. And just before Aoife gets too comfortable again, the next prize is the Servier Medal for Research to an experienced researcher. So if she'd like to come forward again to present the award to the student with previous research experience who achieved the highest marks in the final year research project, and the award goes to Nicola Gray. Thank you. And I now invite my colleague, Ms. Anya Gibbons, Director of Development and Alumni Relations, to announce the Sports Awards and the Alumni Scholarships.
Good evening, everybody. It is my pleasure to introduce the Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarships. And we are delighted that Professor Moira O'Brien is able to be with us this evening for the inaugural presentation of the scholarships. Professor O'Brien, could I ask you to join the President on the stage, please? The Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarships Programme was established in 2018 by Dr. William Blakemore, an RCSI alumnus of the class of 1979. The purpose of the programme is to provide scholarship support to students who excel in sport nationally and internationally, and to provide them the opportunity to pursue their sporting discipline. Dr. Blakemore named the scholarships for Professor Moira O'Brien as a tribute to an inspirational teacher. She was a reader in anatomy at RCSI from 1959 to 1984 and continues today as Emeritus Professor of Anatomy at Trinity College Dublin. She served as medical officer to the Irish team at the Moscow, Los Angeles and Seoul Olympics. She is highly respected and much loved by all her students and all who know and work with her. To the scholarships. A Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarship is awarded to the student who has excelled in her sport, a member of the senior ladies Irish hockey team with 76 international caps, and who played on the Irish hockey team that won a silver medal in the Women's Hockey World Cup Final 2018, Emily Beattie. A Professor Moira O'Brien Scholarship is awarded to the student who has excelled nationally on the Cork Ladies Senior GAA football team. Can I welcome back to the stage Melissa Duggan. A Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarship is awarded to the student for his achievements as a semi-professional rugby player, playing for both Ulster and Munster Rugby, not easy, Angus Lloyd. A Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarship is awarded to the student for her achievements in international fencing, ranked 15th in Ireland in 2018, Gemma Wright-Ballester. And lastly, a Professor Moira O'Brien Sports Scholarship is awarded to the student for her achievements in international basketball and progressing to the senior Irish team, Aisling McCann. Thank you. We'll move now to the Aim High Medicine Scholarships. RCSI alumni provide scholarships for Irish Leaving Certificate students who have proven their dedication and commitment to study medicine. The scholarships support their drive and ambition to become a doctor and develop a lifelong career in medicine. The Gathering 2016 Scholarship is awarded to Gavin Rinn. The Muchnick Scholarship is awarded to Erin MacDonald in absentia. Now to the Kieran Patak Pharmacy Scholarship. The Kieran Patak Scholarship was established in memory of Kieran Patak, MPSI, and his family, who tragically lost their lives in a boating accident in Kenya in 2001. The scholarship provides educational opportunities for purposeful students who have demonstrated their enthusiasm to study medicine. The scholarship in 2018 is awarded to Franco Mario Pretuo. We finish with Consilio Manuque. Consilio Manuque, as the Dean has said, meaning Scholarship and Dexterity. The purpose of the Consilio Manuque Medicine Scholarship is to foster academic excellence and is awarded to the top 3 students with the highest combined Leaving Certificate and HPAT scores entering RCSI in 2018. The John and Anne Murphy Scholarship is awarded to Aisling Kelly. The Richard and Lucille Nora Scholarship is awarded to Andrew Herbert. And the Class of 1991 Scholarship is awarded to Amy Dykes. Can we offer our congratulations to you all? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anya, and to all the speakers on the platform. Such a range of talent and across so many different topics in medicine, physiotherapy, pharmacy, and indeed in sports. And for everybody else in the audience who didn't get a medal or an award, in case you're feeling a bit inadequate in this kind of illustrious company here, do remember that nobody wins prizes on their own. People win prizes with their families and their friends standing alongside them and supporting them every bit of the way. So do go away thinking you earned a piece of that medal or award, whoever you are in the audience. It's congratulations to all of us, and all of us are winners. Tonight has been an inspiring celebration of excellence, and maybe I'll leave the winners with one further challenge. As you see in medicine, there are many medals for many aspects of medicine because we have been teaching medicine since 1886. Our programs in pharmacy and physiotherapy have been running for less than 20 years. So we have a long way to go in terms of stars in pharmacy and physiotherapy, and maybe some of you in the room will be the people for whom medals will be named after in the future. Or indeed, you in medicine will be somebody who has made a significant achievement, like Professor O'Brien, as an alumnus here, who started her studies in this very room. And you too will be somebody that we want to champion as one of the people that we are most proud of in RCSI in the future. But for today, I think we have celebrated inspirational students and inspirational achievements, and we're delighted now to call this event to a close and to invite you all to meet and mix with each other in a reception event outside in the boardroom. I will ask that the students remain in the hall for further photographs before you join family and friends. And finally, before we do this, I want to thank our many staff for the work involved in making this evening such an organised and happy occasion. Everybody was here in the right place at the right time with the right medal, and that's neither an easy nor a guaranteed event, I can assure you. So thank you to all of our staff who quietly made all of this work today. And thank you to our President for gracing our ceremony and for being the most photographed person in the room this week. And so this concludes the awards ceremony, and I ask you to be upstanding for the outward procession.